my name is Foxy and today I'm going to do my November book haul. I only got 4 books, but they're all pretty exciting books that I'm excited to read. Also, I have a special guest. My dog is just sitting here and he's just going to hang out with us too. I first want to say before I do the book haul that I'm sorry that there hasn't been any wrap-up videos I think for the last couple of months, because I keep on filming them and then by the time I get them ready to go it's like the end of the month and then I'm like, what's the point anymore, it's way too late to do it. So I'm sorry, I'm going to try and make sure that I do the wrap up this month. But anyway, on with the book. The first book I got was City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, which is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. I'm really excited to read this. I'm actually currently reading it at the moment and I'm really enjoying it, and I think everyone kind of knows what the plot of this book is, but it's really cool and I really want to read all of these books now. I really feel like the second one's picked it up a lot and stuff, and it's just really good. And the next book I picked up was Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I've seen a lot about this book and I'm really excited to read it. I actually don't know anything really about it apart from young adult fantasy, set in fantasy land, princess, a rebel, a sorceress. That's what I'm getting from the back of the book. Probably some epic quest or some classic fantasy thing, but I've heard so much good things about it that I'm really excited to read it. And so hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's not been too hyped up, but I'm really excited to read this one. The next one I picked up was Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I think that's how you say the name. This is a massive book. I don't know if it's just the edition that I've got that is really big, but I actually saw the film of this and I hadn't read the book, and I actually enjoyed the film, but I know that a lot of people said there's a lot of changes and it's not very similar to the book and they changed it quite a bit to do with the ending and stuff, but I'm excited to read it. I think it's better that I watch the movie first, because then I'm not going to be like annoyed watching the film, but now I'm just going to be like, oh, that's how it happened. But I'm really excited to read this and find out what actually happens. And I know this series has a lot of like mixed thoughts. Some people really love it, some people really don't, but hopefully I enjoy it. I feel like I will, and I'm excited to get into this. And the last book I got is Love, Rosie by Cecilia Arnhem. She's the author who also wrote P.S. I Love You, which was turned into that really popular film. This has also been turned into a movie. As you can see, this is the movie cover edition, starring Lily Collins and that guy from the Hunger Games who plays Finnick. I don't know that actor's name, I'm really sorry. But this was originally published as Where Rainbows End, and the movie changed it to Love, Rosie. I really wanted this movie edition. I went out to the store and got it. Normally I buy books online because it's a lot cheaper, because I live in New Zealand. Books are so expensive here. But this cover, I don't know why, I just like the movie edition cover of it better. And I read it and I really enjoyed it. I feel like I'm kind of torn about what to get it in terms of a rating, but I will talk about that more in the wrap up, and there is going to be a wrap up. I'm going to make sure of it so that I can view this book in here. But yeah, I was really excited to pick this up, and I do want to watch the movie, but I do know that the movie does have quite a lot of changes. Like from watching the trailer I see that it is quite different, but I'm kind of okay with that, because I feel like this is hard to adapt because it's all in messenger form, like it's emails, letters, texts, correspondence. It's basically a story made up of all correspondence. I didn't know that when I started reading it, and I got a bit of a shock because I thought it was just the first chapter and then I realised it was the whole book. But then again, because this book's quite big, well, big for a contemporary, it went really fast. Like I think this only took me a day or so to read because it's just so easy. These were all the books that I managed to get my hands on in the month of November. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my wrap up video for sure. I'm gonna make sure that I make one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!